Now, okay, if it's already past 12 o'clock, and it is because we've been jamming out over here, but I am not alone. Happy holidays with a Z-E at the end, everybody. This is me, Lucas, at the Club with Lucas on RC 106.9 FM. But I'm not alone because Lady Gigi McFarlane is over here giving me that beautiful look. Hey, Gigi, how are you? Thank you
Yay,
for being here. Yeah.
I'm great, but that
Yes.
wasn't the best introduction for yourself because we got here is Lucas, my next back vocal on my record.
You know what? Our queen Gigi over here is working on her new record. In fact, we've got beautiful people working on new records for 2026. And it is very likely that you might hear my background vocals on some of her tracks of this new record. If the good Lord intends for us to do this, dearie, and I think the good Lord intends for us, it's his birthday.
Oh,
It's his bed. That's a terrible accent. So, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back, Gigi, because we have not been together for 8 months.
8 already?
It's since April.
No, this is ridiculous.
Child, time flies when you're having fun or going through 2025. How was 2025 for you?
Amazing.
Really?
So many things. I want to do
Love it.
everything.
Okay, well, we're going to talk about then because it was amazing. It was great for me. Okay, it was good for me, but challenging. But it was amazing for this queen, and that's why we're here today. Because it is Christmas Kwanzaa. And what is that? Well, it's an amalgamation of Christmas, Hanukkah, and Kwanzaa, which is what we celebrate in New York City. Do you celebrate that in London?
No, well, I'm not in London.
No,
I'm in
but-
Sitges, baby.
Yes, amen. But back in the day, had you heard of Christmas Kwanzaa years and years ago?
Not really.
Well,
Should have.
folks, you already know. Just grab your little poison, whatever you like best. Hopefully it's caffeinated or maybe has alcohol or if you're 0-0 part of the people on the straight edge. However, we've got a lot to talk about because I want to get to everything we're going to be doing. We're also going to have a little bit of Blue Mesa live sessions with Lady Gigi at the end because it's en plan como en plan tía Christmas. And so we need to talk about that as well. And we have some sound bites to talk about things that are happening here in Spain because it feels young, fresh, and youthful. But before we get to that, we're going to throw in a little bit of music. We actually just had Power by You. That was our introduction, and we were jamming to that, so sorry for the late introduction. But the next one that we're going to do now is the next song on our list. Now, Jefe, we didn't play, no habíamos tocado la última de antes, ¿verdad? Aún penúltima de Tyron S.A. and Music. Podemos, por favor. I want to throw this little jet. Now, it's an R&B ditty, okay, but it's a modern R&B dance ditty by a gentleman named Tyron S.A. and a lounge group called Musique Lounge. And this is called Life Without You. And I just I'm loving this jam. It just released a couple of weeks ago. Listen to it. We'll be back in 3.5 minutes with a little bit of news and Lady Gigi McFarlane as well here at 106.9 FM at the Club with Lucas.
Woo!
The sun still rises, but it feels so dim.
my God.
That's a long story.
No,
but it's
that is
good.
a long story. And welcome back. That was Crossroads. Life Without... No, it was not. It was Music Lounge, Life Without You. Wow. Can we have him on the show sometime?
Yes,
That
he's.
would be an amazing story.
Well, let me tell you a
Sorry,
little bit about
I was
him.
wearing that. Please.
Yeah. It's like this serious. Okay, this is
We're
looking
going to be a little
ridiculous.
serious.
Okay.
Maybe later on in the show. We'll definitely put that
Yes.
back on. Wow. Okay, so Our Lady Gigi's got a string of shows as well. That's going to be, she does pop in and out of Jamboree as well. So you can always catch that information as well at Gigi McFarlane. And you're going to be doing that on the 1st as well. So you already know, get those tickets now. Get those tickets now. But you're also going to be escaping to Africa from the 6th for a while.
It's 10 days.
Yeah, talk to me about that, please. This is right after Reyes. In fact, on Reyes Day.
Oh yeah, it
The
actually
6th,
is.
yeah. So it's a
Weird
blessing.
to fly. Yeah, because
Talk to
I
us.
want an empty flight. I don't want to fly with anybody. I want the plane for me. Selfish.
No, darling, a star.
I've got a big butt. I need space.
That's two of us. That's what happens when you are Latino and African. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
But talk to me about this because you just mentioned this brother from Gambia.
Mm-hmm.
So why are you going to Gambia for these 10 days?
So yeah, the thing is that I met this incredible man. His name is Kalilu. He's from Gambia, right? He came to Spain in what they call patera, in Spanish, right? And everybody knows, just to make the story short,
Yes, ma'am.
right? So everybody knows about what happens in the sea, right? Open arms and all that, because that's what, in a way, they want us to know,
Yeah.
right? I don't know how to
No.
say this in a correct way, to be elegant. But he's talking about the story about him leaving Africa, right? He's leaving Gambia. And he's trying, all the struggle for him to get out of Africa. They threw him like 3 times back to Gambia. It took him 18 months to get out of the country. And
3 times back then.
3 back, yeah. And he had to like try to get fake passport to move from one side to the other, then in illegal transport and people besides him dying and trying to get money, people sending money from Canada to him. Then he never got through because somebody stole it, and then he was, passing through hunger, this and that, injuries, whatever, something that living here in the first world wouldn't be like
We don't
something
even think
human. to
of.
us.
Correct.
And this book that he wrote about his story, I think it's something that everybody has to read about, because it's like a Bible, I think. Because people struggle here in the first world without knowing what. It's not good to compare situations because everybody, is accustomed to what they know.
Yes.
But once you see somebody so powerful like Kalilu and the way he's got over so many things, and now he's got his own foundation, and he's got this school in Gambia, and he's helping the kids, and see all the power and all the positivity that he's got. And he's been through so much. I mean, I think it's something that everybody has to read.
What's the name? Do you know the name of the book?
The book is like, I should have.
We'll get that in a music break. No problem.
Yeah,
Of course.
but it's with his name Kalilu. I think it's
Kalilu.
like the story of Kalilu or something like that. Sorry, I can't remember the name of the
We'll
book.
get
But,
that. No problem.
but he's got it in French and Spanish and in English. It's very easy to read. It's short. I mean, once you start, you can't stop because it's so intense, and you actually cry because
course.
because it's a true story.
Gigi always makes me cry, though. Let's keep it real. You always make me a little emotional. But
But that's because I'm kind of aggressive on you.
no, the energy.
No, I'm joking.
I love it. It's not aggressive. It's assertive. No. So you're going over there to play with the foundation, to be with the kids as well.
Yes.
And how's your
sure.
little girl from the orphanage?
Oh, little
How's
Karima. So the thing is,
mamacita?
well, she's good. She's actually in Barcelona right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rock on. We'll shout out again to her because I remember this from a few months ago.
See you for Christmas. Hey.
Okay. And how do you feel about the holidays before we jump into more music and stuff? How do you feel about the holidays in a general sense? Because you're always working.
Yeah, it's work to me. But I like it. I like the vibe. I love Christmas. And actually, now I'm doing some acrobatics on the hoop, on the aerial hoop. And this morning I did this video dressed up, Christmassy.
Is it just up?
And I decorated all.
I
yeah,
love it. I love it.
I just put it on my stories. Yeah.
Okay.
And I was so excited. I was like, I have to get to the radio, but I have to do this because I was dreaming about it all night. So I need to dress up Christmassy. And I put,
Have
the
you
little
always been doing acrobatics? Because
No.
some of the poses you have, I mean, you're giving us Grace Jones from 1974 and Island Life. Wow.
I just love it. I never really got into the technique and see if just recently with a teacher, because sometimes maybe you can bend and all that, but you're not doing it properly, and maybe, in the future you can get injuries
get
and stuff.
injured,
So
exactly.
yeah. So I never really had a bad injury before. I never broke any bone, but my teeth. But several times. We were talking about that before, that's why I always look at everybody's teeth. But the other day I did fall off of the hoop, but it was just bruises and stuff. But that's part
big
of
is
the
the
process.
hoop?
How big?
Yeah.
I think it's 100 centimeters.
Okay.
It depends on your height, If you're shorter, then you get a smaller hoop. If not, you fall out of it.
And you do the whole, are you in it and do the, what?
I love it. Yeah, but I mean, it's
Wow.
just recently that I started doing it.
I can do this too. I want you to know I can do this too.
You're going to be on my album. You're going to be on my hoop. You're going to be like...
I'm excited that 2026 is popping off, children, popping off. Now, what else is popping off? We mentioned the album. We've mentioned the string of shows at Jamboree. We've mentioned this as well. You've also mentioned that this year has been decent for you. Is there anything in reference to spiritual or emotional growth that you felt this year by any chance? I'm always curious about that.
Yes, but I'm not a very spiritual person. But the thing is that life is just putting it in front of my face. Mm-hmm. If there is something there and there's something actually taking me around and, things happen for a reason.
Yeah.
And yeah, I've got these connections sometimes. And if I start talking, we won't be finished until, maybe next year.
Okay.
But yes. So the whole thing has a meaning. The whole thing is just coming together in a magical way. And actually, that is how the whole new album is going to sound.
Okay.
I'm very happy about it. I'm very excited about it. I
I'm
can't
very
wait for it to
excited
be
now,
out. But the
especially
thing is
since
that
this news.
I want to get it done by February because then I'm moving to Australia for 3 months because I'm touring with the circus. I'll be back in May. So I want to get at least the songs and all the production done before I leave to Australia.
So
And
we'll be
when I come
recording by February.
back- Before that.
Okay.
Please.
Brilliant. Yes.
Yes.
exciting.
And then after that, when I come back, it'll be spring, nice weather in Barcelona. So then I want to start with videos.
Brilliant.
That's the intention, but if it's not ready before I leave to Australia, I won't stress because I want it to be actually a masterpiece. I want it to be good. Don't want to push it, but I want it. Now, I don't want to push it, but I want it now.
I understand this oxymoronic dichotomy.
No. Okay, let's throw on some music and then get back to the nitty gritty. This is another track that I've been, nerding out on. But we just played this album, this group again. It's a London outfit called Crossroads. And they've been producing music with different women, but one of them, my favorite one, is this woman called Claire, Cler. Okay, everybody's from London,
Yay.
including Lady Gigi here as well. So, darling. So you're surrounded by Londoners, darling, in New York City. And this is, and a little bit of Texas. This is Still in Love, and we'll be back with so much more as we are in love in 3.5 minutes with Lady Gigi McFarlane. This is Crossroads, and we'll be right back.
Woo! Have to, can't help it.
Still in love. Still in love.
Oh,
Yeah.
deeply.
Music.
Feel it. Give it to me.
Do you walk the West Side Promenade in your latest masquerade now? So is someone who falls for your line, rich girl stuck with too much time.
here in Barcelona, but I have never had that happen.
No, the song is like that. Yeah,
The song's like, oh yeah, I mean, it's a remix, 2026
Is it?
version.
Yeah.
Right? It's jingle balls and dingleberries and all that good stuff.
after Rosalia, anything can happen.
And what do you mean after Rosalia?
Because she's always like doing all these new trends and stuff. So that's like a new thing now. Everybody's music is gonna
Now,
sound like
don't
that.
you know? That's like the Scatatanic. That's the Scatatanic remix, y'all. Scatatanic. I don't know what that means. But
No, it's the
Scatatanic.
Rainy remix.
It's the raining remix.
It's a
Raining
No
all over
Signal
my
remix.
face. Now, by the way,
Missing Signal remix. Hey, in the house.
you already know. It's the Viaje de Cali.
Lou. I think I said that right. El viaje de Calilu. Yeah.
So this is called the book that we were mentioning before, and I would love to have this gentleman in 2026.
Yes.
And also where Lady Gigi is going to be going for Gambia in just a little while. El viaje de Calilu. Cuando llegar al paraíso. Wow.
Paraíso.
Yeah, El paraíso es un
Yeah.
drama de verdad. And honestly, it is, again, yes, you're right. You can also get more of this information at Fundación Calilu, which is Kalilu, Calilu. And you can get the book there as well. And it's also in French and in English. Thank you for making that mention as well.
Yes.
And I'm so sorry about that music. I have not had that happen in a while. I'm going to say that was remix, the Raining remix, 2020, 26, y'all. What? Now, tell the good people about why you've been taking, because you've taken your time, as is a couple of other people that we're going to have on the show in 2026, making this record. You want it to be as perfect as possible.
Yes.
Is this because you've got a perfectionist mentality?
No, it's because
Keep it real.
actually every single song has a meaning to me.
Okay.
So I want it to get to everybody in, if it sounds good to you, then it's easier for you to listen.
Right. Quite right.
And then you get my message, because all of it has a meaning. Is what I was saying before. Like, this year has been like magical, not just this year, because I've been writing these songs like for 3 years now. And some of my old songs from my first album would also be like a new version on this. Yes. Are you filming me?
Okay. I'm digging
Is my
it.
hair okay?
Oh, yeah. I love it. Are you kidding? Especially to a bald man?
All right, so next.
So the next song then would be, what was the thing that inspired some of this? Because you mentioned this good year, but what were some of the things that have inspired the writing, with each song having its own specific meaning?
So mostly my mother, because she passed away 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And since then, I've been writing a lot. And when I did the selection of the songs, I found out, I was like, oh my God, I mean, I could do like a whole album just for my mom. And then I was like, okay, I'm always thinking about her. Maybe people think that I'm lesbian. I was like, everything is she, her, her.
Ooh, I like
So
that,
at the
though.
end of one of the songs, I'm actually saying, Mommy, I miss you. So then people understand that it's actually for my mother.
Madonna's talked about that too, with that whole lesbian, when she's singing to her mother who passed away. Interesting.
Yeah, but the thing is that at the end, with the selection, I think there'd be like 12, 13 songs on it. I still have to decide if there's going to be one more or not. And
I love the 13 magic number, but just say.
oh, that's a good number. Hey, good. You always give me good ideas, you see. So there's always a meaning why I had to be here, because it had to be 13 songs on my new album. And so it's going to be 2 for my mother.
Oh,
Yeah, and then I've got another song for Karima, the little gypsy. That's the first song that I ever wrote in Spanish, and I sang it to you the last time on the radio. I can sing it today again if you want. It's a pleasure for me to rehearse and go over the song before,
it
before
did bring
gets
tears to
serious.
my eyes, as I recall, in the springtime. Yep.
And then I've got some. I don't really like doing love songs, but I had to get it out of me, because there is this person that does inspire me. He's not somebody who's actually ever never been like a couple, but we always have been in each other's lives.
Yes.
Like for many years now. It's like on, off, we see each other, but we always like have this little thing. And he's like my muse in a way.
Okay.
And many of the songs,
He must be special.
he's very,
Has to be.
but I like it to be this way, because he's just like this good vibe that inspires me to write. And I actually have love songs thinking about him. And then I also got a song that is actually when you hurt after love. And he is also the main character. So he's
Okay.
like the muse for good and for bad. That's
Could
funny.
this present itself in a music video by any chance?
Oh, I would love him to be in a music video. Oh my God, I don't know if he's listening to this, but I'll get this clip and I'll send it to him. Like, hey, you got to be in the video. He's actually good looking and he's fit, so, you know.
Of course.
Yeah, horse.
who?
What did you say, a horse?
No, I said, of course.
No, but I really want to get a horse, though, in Karima's video because she rides horse. I want to, you know.
I have a connection for you to get this horse, and it's near you, and I'm not even kidding.
Oh my
They've been here on
God,
the
you
show.
see, there's always a meaning for
I
everything.
already have the connection for this horse.
Hey,
for
Lucas,
you.
this seat is loud.
It is, but that's just because
Scandalous.
I was sitting in it before, and my big Latino ass has had to break it in. That's what we do. Wow. When you're giving, and I'm sure a lot of the people here that are going to be seeing this around, well, Spain and France as well, they've seen your shows. You give an energy. Eric was talking about it in between segments before in the last hour. You give an energy that is no joke. Where does it come from? Because I believe it comes from sweet baby Jesus. But no, I'm kidding. I mean, I'm totally kidding. But where does that inertia and come from? That energy come from? Because it is no joke.
I just enjoy what I'm doing, and I'm very. When I'm performing, I'm very present, but in a different way. Like I'm not like present like I'm here now.
Correct.
I'm present for them, for whoever's looking at me. I mean.
But you're in a
something-
vortex. Excuse me for. But it's like you get into it. You and Tori Sparks. I mean, you get into a vortex. It's almost like you are giving it to us, but it's being channeled sometimes.
I don't really know how to explain that, but I do know that after the show, sometimes the energy, because I go so high, after the show, my energy goes so low. Like that was, I think it was 2 weeks ago in Madrid. I did like this best show. I mean, it was amazing. The whole, I don't know, because I also love Christmas. Everything was like decorated in a special way, everything that, and the energy with people, everybody was like, I was singing some of my new songs and people were just like catching it after the second verse and just singing with me. And just like, I was like, you never heard the song before, you already sing with me. Like, you know, everything was just amazing, right? It wasn't like the biggest crowd,
Symbiotic.
but it was just like the energy and everything was so good. And after that, I was like, okay, I can't go straight to the hotel and sleep. So I just decided to walk to the hotel. That was like 40-minute walk. And after the show, everything was just like silence. Just me, my guitar on my back, the Madrid coldness. And I started to cry. Because I just all of a sudden felt so empty. Because maybe I just like got down to the normal level. When normal people are, when normal in a way of saying, you know, because...
The endomorphins and dopamine and everything that's going through, and the neuroscientific thing about it. Yeah.
So, I mean, thank God, thank your God, you little Jesus, that I'm not on drugs. Because, I mean, I don't know what would happen to me. Because this already is like giving the effect, you know, something in my brain like really goes so high when I am performing. And it's a good show. And
It's
the
part of
sound tech was...
I call it the vortex, high vibe tribing.
I don't know.
And well,
But it's because I'm happy doing what I'm doing.
Amen.
And I really like to be something, a little bit of light to other people and, you know, to get them out of what their regular life is. Because I know for me, performing is like my everyday, but for them, going to a show is like once in a while. And when I get them on stage and all that, give them a little highlight, you know, of in their memories of something that happened and, you know, distract them from their regular life. There's something that I'm very, very present for them. It's like something when we're on stage, I know the musicians are with me. You know, we're a team, right? Together. The whole thing is together, we're one. Okay. But sometimes when they're like, because when I start doing the show, I never really packed anything with them or what we're going to do. It just flows and I see the energy and where I want to go, right?
Yes.
And it depends on the repertoire and everything. It's just like we never set. We don't have set lists or anything. We just like go and see what fits better because we've been playing together for so long.
Okay.
And sometimes when they're like, oh, Gigi, let's do something different today, you know, because my piano player also sings and sometimes he wants to do a little rock and roll and stuff, you know. And then I'm like, okay, whenever you want to jump in, tell me. Because if we packed it before the show, once I'm on, you know, I'm gone. Mm-hmm. And if you don't tell me, we'll finish a show and you wouldn't sing, you know, because I can't, I'm so... You know, just for the audience, I want to see what they want and to get them into the vibe and make them happy in a way that the musicians, I know they're already flowing with me. If they said something to me before, I just forget it. It's mad. You know, it's like, okay, whenever you want to do something different, just do it. You know, everything's good with me. I know you're professional. We've been playing forever. But I mean, if you tell me that we have to do something at a certain time of the show, once I'm in, I'm gone.
Exactly.
You have to like poke me.
You have to
Poke me.
vibe with your. You have to vibe with your tribe in that moment.
No, but it's mad because I literally forget. And like people are like, oh, at this point I want to maybe at that song I want to come up and play or do a little dance or something. I'm like, make yourself present, put yourself in front of me because I'm not going to call you out because I'm gone.
But that means that that band is also very special for you because that is not knowing so many musicians. I mean, just one that was on. That's not the easiest symbiosis to have to be able to do that.
Yes, and actually I've got
So
several.
years you've been playing together.
Yes,
you
but
guys.
not only with them. I got like several musicians, and it's cool because I mean, when one is available, then we go with them. If not, we go with another one. We got like several piano players, several drummers, and this that sax players, and this and that. So it's like a platform of musicians that we all rock in the same vibe. Yeah, and we all know how my way of doing is that I have no set list and I have nothing is like fixed in a way that there's no rehearsals in a way. Like people say, gee, you don't rehearsal. We rehearse on stage. We rehearse on stage. I mean,
One time we were at I guess this was last summer, at a party in the Coicerola in a home, if you remember. And I was there and you showed up and you were like, ah! And we just sat down and you did a big house set. It was a DJ set.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Remember that? Over the pool and all
with the
this
pool
other-
and all that. That was daytime.
It was daytime. It led into nighttime. And that was the first time that I realized, because the DJ that was there was like, oh, no, we haven't rehearsed. We just flow.
Oh, yeah.
In fact, it was Alvaro, I forget.
The one that I was playing with? Or there was another DJ there?
There was another DJ.
No, but
there.
I was with a piano player. They was like, he was...
Okay, yes.
Yeah, he
sorry.
was doing some tracks and loops and stuff.
And that was
Yeah.
the first time that I realized it's more inspirato with you.
Yeah, because we weren't doing songs, like separate songs. Each song was just like, fading
Flowing
into
into the
another
next
one.
one.
Yeah. Because I don't want people clapping at me until the end. That's why we don't give breaks. Because what if nobody claps? So I just like, just do the straight thing and we're good.
Has that ever happened to you in a set where you're doing a show and then you finish a song and it's quiet? I just don't think that.
Oh,
would
no,
happen.
that won't happen because if they don't clap, I
Okay.
clap and then they follow. I used to do that, when I started singing and I was just like maybe in a restaurant, like far from the audience, just with my guitar in the corner.
Yeah.
And then when I finish a song, everybody's in their own thing, like eating, talking, meetings and stuff, where you hear just the crowd.
Ooh, child.
And when I just finish, I'm like... and then I go, yay! And everybody's like follows, like, hey, or instead of ending a song like just like da-da, I just like da-da, and everybody's like, oh, something happened. Okay, automatically you have to like do the end.
So you make the magic happen.
I go like quack 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 quack, and or like do the cling, like windows closing. It has to
Yeah.
make like a sound that people know that something's like finished.
You mean like
and then just,
Microsoft Windows? No, I'm just kidding.
windows closing.
All right. Well, speaking of windows closing, when the Lord closes a door, he opens up a window, y'all. Okay. Well, let's do something else. There's a band that I've loved for 20-something years now, since I was 15.
What are you doing like this? Like if you got
I
hair to
have
put
hair,
behind your
you
ear?
guys. I don't think you'll understand that I have a hair, and this is real.
And
Talking about hair.
I can do the flip and everything.
Oh my! No way.
However, this is a band called, and I know you might know it, but Jazzanova. And Jazzanova have been making music happen in the realm of the electronica vein for a long time. This is a new outfit that they're working with, that they've just put out, a new song that they've just put out called That Night. It's kind of long, so we'll just play it 3 or 4 minutes because we have a lot to get to. And we have the Blue Mesa live sessions coming up with Lady Gigi McFarlane in just a second.
Yay! Woo!
This is That Night with Jazzanova. Remember, you can catch the gems live on 106.9 FM all around Catalonia and RCE.cat all around the world. And we'll be right back in 3 minutes.
Au naturel.
All right, so
Naturel.
we have been.
We haven't.
We have not
We
been
don't rehearse,
rehearsing.
never.
We don't rehearse ever, darling. We never rehearse. We just do inspirato and stream of consciousness flow.
So, folks,
We were born ready.
we were born this way.
FPS away.
So what we're going to do right now, we're going to do a little bit of our Blue Mesa live sessions. Now, I'm going to be incorporated into these live sessions, which has never really happened before. I think I did a little bit of backing months or a year ago or months for a little bit of a ditty from Seal.
Oh, wow.
But we're going to do a little bit of George Michael because, you know, homosexuals. And
Is that a secret?
now, here's the thing. That thing.
My feet are so loud.
But,
Okay, take this.
okay.
It's your time, boy. You talk too much. What, you walk on the radio or something?
Something like that. What you talking about, Willis? Now,
Talk too much.
this song did not mean as much as it meant to me since something that happened this year.
My hair's gonna just pull it off.
My hair's going to grow up too. It's okay. My hair is going to be all messed up.
So what are you talking
So
about?
this
song?
is going to be an inspirato version of Wham's 1984 number one hit "Last Christmas,"
Starring George Michael.
but this time it's Gigi McFarlane featuring Little Lucas from Cavazos.
Oh, yeah. Get your drink. Come on. Get some
Now I'm
alcohol.
going to get some Dutch courage on.
Get
Get my lyrics here, and folks, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Last Christmas.
Okay, so you got your alcohol in your system?
I've got Jesus in my system.
Oh,
He's coursing
boy.
through me like a Jew. Now, the Jew he is, and I am too. Now, let's talk about this. It's Chrismukkah. Let's do it.
You ready?
I'm ready.
You're starting with a song?
Me first.
Yeah. You got the key?
Last
1, 2, 3, and...
Last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special, special.
Last Christmas I gave you my heart. The very next day you gave it away.
Gave it away.
This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Go boy. Woo!
Once bitten and twice shy.
Yeah.
I keep my distance, but you still catch my eye. Tell me, baby, do you recognize me? Well, it's been a year, that doesn't surprise me.
Merry Christmas, I wrapped it and I sent it without no saying I love you and I meant it. But now I know what a fool I've been. If you kiss me now, I know you fool me again.
What? Last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. To save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special, special.
Said, last Christmas I gave you my heart. The very next day you gave it away.
Gave it away.
This year, to save me from tears, you give it to... Oh no, I'll give it. Who will give it to someone special? I will.
Oh, baby.
Go.
A
Woo.
crowded room and friends with tired eyes.
Rapping.
Had them tired, but you're so all of eyes.
Yo.
My God, I thought you were someone to rely on. Me, I guess I was a shoulder to cry on.
A face on a lover with fire in his heart. Man undercover, but you tore me apart. Oh yeah, but now I found real love. You'll never fool me again.
Last
Last
Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special.
special. Last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Break it down. Last Christmas, a face, a face
The very
Christmas.
next day
You gave it away.
This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Yeah. That was live.
Now I sound like Britney.
You'll never fool me again.
Okay.
Doing, 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 doing.
See, and with no hair, the antlers just fall right off.
I whip my hair back and forth. I whip my hair
Yeah.
back and forth. You remember that one?
I really love the music of Willow Smith. I'm not
she's
kidding.
interesting. But I don't really know much about her, but I know, yeah, she's got the vibe. She's got her own.
That last record,
She's authentic.
spot
right?
on. Yes. I don't know about that daddy though, but whatever.
Well, whatever.
Closet case. Anyway, let's talk about something else. When you are performing at your quasi residencies at Jamboree, when you do that, Jamboree has its own special roots here in the city for a hot minute. As well. And so you've been performing them for a while. You're going to be doing that on the 1st as well. Is there something special that you can tell the good children at home that's going to be happening on the 1st?
On the 1st, I actually want to do more songs on my new album. Yeah.
Oh, yes. Okay.
I want to be more me than doing versions of other people.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's see what happens, because I always like to jam into it a little bit, because actually the band that's going to be playing with me is not the band on the album.
Ay, Madonna. Okay.
Yeah, but that's cool, because then I get like new little thingies, and I just tell them the chords, and then we just go with it and see what happens. And we always get like good things that we keep, and some things that we say, okay, not that, we keep this. And I like doing it that way, because also with the audience in front of us, it's like we got this pressure, like it has to work right now. We can't like say, hey, that didn't, we start over.
Sure.
Like in Jamaica, they do that. They go, fon, 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 and then they just like turn it. I was like, why do you do that?
By the way, my sister has Jamaican roots as well. Right?
Really?
Don't you have Jamaican roots as
Yes.
well? Yes, exactly.
Mommy.
And they stop that and then they just restart again?
It's funny because I also
Love
have
it.
Jewish, You said Jewish? I got Jewish on my German side.
There you go.
Yeah, I got Chinese on my Jamaican side, and I got Jewish on my German side.
Wow.
So I'm a mix, mess, whatever. So I could be whatever
As we all are
right now.
Exactly. That's why we celebrate Christmas Kwanzaa. But going back to the other stuff, so they'll just stop it with a ruff, 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 and
They
then
go, fon,
restart.
fon, 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 then they go back from the beginning. I'm like, why do you do that? And,
I love it.
But I actually thought that they do that because they make a mistake. The mistake that I never heard. I was like, why do you do that? And then they come back to me, they're like, no, we do that because people like it so much. They want more. So we start all over again. So they're like, 3/4 of the song, fon, 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 go back to the beginning. I'm like, what? Yeah, because people are enjoying it. So we do it again. I was like, really? That's
I need
Jamaica.
you to do that sometime.
That's Jamaica. I always thought, I was like,
Tell that
I
to the
ne-
band. If I
Yeah.
do fa, 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 fa. Okay.
We go, fon, 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 and then we go back to like,
It also sounds a little French, and there's a French tinge sometimes with our Jamaican folks as well, just a little bit, Bouvier or something like here and there. So I wonder where that comes from, though, that fon, 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 fon. Have you done it before?
No,
I
not
need to see
me.
you doing it in a live concert.
that comes from back in the days, when with all the selector. You know the selector? You know why they say that? No. Do you know who's a selector?
No.
So the selector is actually the person that's next to the DJ, that he was selecting the records. Oh, so whenever you hear the selector, that's the selector. It's like, selector, give me the next record. That's crazy, right?
Thank you. I said, stop it. You're speaking to an historian and a fucking DJ. What?
You didn't know that?
Nope,
That's
nope,
so
nope,
funny.
nope,
That's
nope.
so cool.
See, kids, you're always going to learn something new on the Club with Locust,
Yeah.
especially when Gigi's here. Tell you what. Now, where can people... Now, we know that by February, you're going to be having the album pretty much, ready to go.
Yeah.
Then you're going to be away 3 months doing tours and things in Australia. God bless Australia, especially Bondi Beach right now. And then you'll be back in May. Oh, my God, my birthday month for a video recording.
What's your day? What's your birthday?
4th of May. May the 4th be with
no.
you.
Land on
May
the
the
11th.
4th be... You're the 11th?
No, I land back in Spain.
Okay, the week after. Brilliant. Okay, so in that time, how can people get a hold of, if people want to follow your music, follow what you're doing, see what you're doing, get the concert clips, how can people get a hold of you? Where can people
I just
find
post
you?
everything on Instagram. It's like my...
IG is your
thing.
site.
Yeah, I just post
Okay.
everything on there. Just do one
Amen.
thing. I can't even do the TikTok anymore. I don't have time. I should.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe with a new album, good with the promotion that I would need all that. But maybe I get...
But then all your stuff is owned by the Chinese Communist Party. What are we going to do?
Hey, do you know what? You know what?
Tell me.
Do you know what?
I might not.
Do you have an iPhone or your Samsung team?
I'm an
or do you-
iPhone. I'm an iPhone
Okay,
guy.
so you're good. But I didn't know that there's something to do with Apple and Instagram and Meta, that if you got an iPhone, then you got more your stuff are more exposed
Really?
on media.
Versus
But
the
I'm
Samsung?
yes, and I'm like, do I have to get an iPhone?
Well,
right
I
now?
got a shadow ban because of some political stuff that I put on not
did
too
you?
long ago. Mm-hmm.
That's because you're exposed. You see, if you had a Samsung, they would never cut you.
See, that's the thing. So you're cursed if you do. It's a catch-22, which means you're damned if you don't, and you're damned if you do. So
No, but I'm like for 2026
Wow.
and for all the promotion for because I really want to push this album because I
course.
think that that's something
We're
that I
gonna
really
push
want
the
to get
shit
to.
out of it, of course, especially if
I'm going to be on it as well. We
Yes,
have to.
oh,
and we
please,
want
please.
to. I would love to do a Blue Misses where we have actually a couple of instruments as well as you fronting it, and I'll be in the back.
Boy, you're not going to be in the back. You're going to be in the front.
I'm gonna be in the front with my sister. With
You're
my
going to be in the
sister.
front.
If there's anything that you would like people to get from your not only your performances but the new music you're going to be releasing, what is that? Some of that you would like for them to be receiving, energetically.
Oh, energetically.
From the words and the music and the performances that you serve up.
I always want to
You
give
slay.
something positive, even though there is a song on the album that's like maybe sad, but I am giving it musically a happy vibe, So because I know that not everybody, can understand the language that I'm singing in, even if it's English or Spanish, But I still want the music that gets to them
Amen.
to be a positive vibe because I mean. Then people are like, oh, yeah, but you're a real person. Also, you also have hard days, so you also should, expose that and this and that. But I think, bad things come by themselves. So what I want to give to you is good.
Amen. I love that. There's a scripture that says, sufficient therein is the drama of the day. You already have enough.
Yeah, so why are
So
you going to
give
give more? Why are you going to
Amen.
show that?
Amen.
And people are like, on your Instagram, everything is always like so happy and this and that, but you should show your bad days too. I'm like, no, I don't want to. What for? I mean, bad things come to anybody. I mean, and if I'm on Instagram and I want to get something positive from somebody that I follow, I don't want to, well, you can understand.
You can also keep it
whatever.
real, but it doesn't have to be dooms and
That's not what I
Debbie
want to
Downer.
give.
Exactly.
I mean, if it happens, it happens, right?
Certo.
If there's something that I want to share for some meaning that isn't all that positive and all that, okay, But I mean, I do have a hard background. So, and if I want to really be like victim of all of that, I can. I tell you, I can. Oh, yes. But I don't really want to give that. I don't want to share that because I know that bad things come by themselves to everybody all the time when you're not expecting it.
Exactly.
So why would I give that on purpose?
Rising from victimhood to be a victor or victorious.
Oh.
Victorious.
I can be a victim. I can.
No, we can be a victim or you can be a victor. You choose. So choose to be a victor because that's the whole point, right?
Nice.
Living in victory
Thank you.
and overcoming what has happened by the grace of a higher fucking power or whatever you believe in.
You have to read the book.
Hail Satan, whatever. I mean, it's whatever. But-
Kalilu's book. You have to read that.
El Viaje de Caliluta as well. And how do you want to do this, Mamacita? Do you want to play us out with something?
What do you want me to do? English, Spanish?
You know what? We're in Spain. Something Spanish.
Spanish?
Would that be okay?
Yeah.
As we end off, and maybe something that's a bit of a gratitude thing. I wonder if you have something that's like that. Like the song that you did for your little queen, your little princess.
Okay. Yes, of course. Sure.
And what is this one called, please, as we
Mi
wind
gitana.
out?
Mi gitana.
Mi gitana.
My gypsy. Actually,
mi
I told her,
gitana.
I was like, do you want it to be called gitana or mi gitana? And she said, mi gitana. I'm like, oh, yeah.
You know what,
possessive.
folks? So this is what we're going to celebrate it. We're going to end the show this time in this holiday New Year's season with Gigi McFarlane singing her Mi Gitana. I want to wish all of you a beautiful Christmas, Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate or not celebrate. Remember, take care of yourself, love yourself, because if you're not doing that, how are you going to take care of anybody else? You have to focus on you as well and not in a narcissistic way. You are loved. And I want to express all my love and gratitude to the people here at RCE 106.9 FM, Eduardo and Liam from before, and Santi before that, to my queen, Lola, who makes this shit happen for too many years, to Eric Red, who is here, to my boy Yo Day at Velvet Room, and to the softly seated.
It's just
Gigi
so loud. I can't help it. I was trying to be so gentle right now.
And the softly seated Gigi McFarlane. Here's just, can we do it like a edited version of 2 minutes? Because we have to get out of here as well, unfortunately.
No way.
All right. Well,
I'm
mi
gonna say
gitana,
no.
my beautiful people, we will see you in next week or 2026, one or the other. You are loved. This is Lady Gigi McFarlane.
Thanks.
Thank you. Happy holidays.
Tú mi reflejo, mi corazón te canta y tengo mil historias. Miro hacia adentro, tengo tanto que contar de mis memorias. fue tu mirada. Me recordaste a mi infancia y me estremezco. No pasa nada, mi niña. De la mano yo te cojo y no te suelto. Pero si caes en el abismo, como cae todo el mundo hasta que aprende. Yo te juro no es lo mismo que si caes en brazos de quien te quiere. Oh, gitana. Oh, mi gitana. Estoy aquí para ti, mi gitana. Gitana, na, 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 na. Oh, mi gitana. Escúchate un momento, que la magia fluya y cause su efecto. El presentimiento que te marca tu instinto es perfecto. No hay barreras que te frenen la carrera, eres eterna. Como una guerrera, mi niña, montaña arriba y conquista tu bandera. Pero si caes en el abismo, como cae todo el mundo hasta que aprende. Yo te juro no es lo mismo que si caes en brazos de quien te quiere. Sí. Oh, 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 gitana. Oh, mi gitana. Estoy aquí para ti, mi gitana. Gitana, na, 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 na. Oh, mi gitana. You can sing with me, come on. This is easy. Vuela. Woo. One time. Tú vuela. Tú vuela. Ay, 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 gitana. Oh, mi gitana. Estoy aquí para ti, mi gitana. Gitana, ra, 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 ra. Oh, mi gitana. Oh, 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 oh.
Happy
Just trying to make it
holidays.
short.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Bye,
Happy
babies.
holidays.
We'll see you next
Happy New
week.
Year,
Bye-bye.
and Merry Christmas. Ooh.